Okay, let's try again. Sorry about that. Apparently everything updated while I was offline. So that's fun. I don't even know why they bother asking you if they're just going to force update it anyway. So hopefully everything's working here. If it's not, then we'll try again later tonight. But I'm hoping to squeeze in a game here. Come on. Alright, we are working this time. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Now, episode 53 of the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. Welcome in, everybody. We are still hovering around 500 from the last episode, as I professionally get this ready. But yeah, we are still hovering around 500. Team has been hit or miss. We are taking on the Brewers in this episode. Brewers are in first. We are in second. We are looking to avoid being swept by them. In a very close NL Central, once again, between us and the Brewers. The Cubs are still hanging around. I believe they're 2.5 back. Reds are falling out, and the Cardinals are apparently, they just forgot how to win. I really don't know what to say other than that. Also, my apologies for not fixing the thumbnail on the last episode. I'll be doing that tonight. My capture did not work on the Xbox side of things. It just decides when it wants to work, if I could just be completely honest. It just decides, you know, hey, I'm going to work. Hey, I'm not going to work. You know. So, I finally got that in, so I will be fixing that. So, here we go. Bubba Chandler, who has lost his last 3 outings, and you see those numbers down at the bottom of the screen. Not pretty. 2-5 with a 5.79 ERA. I don't really want to have to send him down. But we're going to see if we can fix what we need to fix here. So, let's hop into it. There you go. Brewers 31-27. We are 31-28. So we need to win this game to not only avoid being swept, but obtain first place. And what a team they got. There's Cal Raleigh. They got a new catcher with William Contreras moving on. Actually, to be honest, a lot of their team is the same.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers.
So let's see. There you go. Brewers going for a sweep. We will talk about Bubba Chandler here shortly. League news. Tigers and Twins are on a winning streak, both in the Central. That ought to be fun. 8 and 9 games, respectively. We have a prospect debut for the Rangers, who had a very successful debut. Hit a homer and had 2 RBIs. Ernesto Marte, who is a catcher. Yordan Alvarez still hitting dingers. Cal Raleigh apparently beats us up real good. Will Smith hits 200th career home run. Love to see that for him. Tigers doing a lot of prospect moving. I don't know why that's on here. And then we move within half a game of the Brewers in the Central. So let's talk about Bubba Chandler.
Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself
Oof,
out there.
not good at all.
And normally he's got that fastball pop in the catcher's mitt and the slider
rough
darting, but lately hasn't had great command.
record there.
A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
That's what we're hoping to do. We want to get him back on track against these Brewers.
First pitch coming your way next.
The Pirates and Brewers here at American Family Field. We are going to be facing DL Hall.
First pitch coming up. And towing the slab in this one, DL Hall. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player
And
wants
Cal
to
Raleigh
perform
behind the
well
plate, man.
at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home.
Let's look at DL Hall. 29-year-old lefty, 81 overall. Fastball change, curve, and slider in that order. Really struggling this year. Struggled last year as well with the Brewers, and yet they still almost made the playoffs. So I believe he's their number 5. Not 100% sure. He's lost his last 2 outings, not even going 5 innings. So, oh boy, that's a rough patch here. But then he was great beforehand. Like, he's really good. I guess technically he's due for a good game. I don't know. Hopefully not. Free agent at the end of the year. There are his attributes. Ratings don't matter, baby.
I'm sure he wants to turn
Let's
that
get
around.
underway.
We'll see
Chandler
if he's able to
Simpson
start
leading it
that
off for
in this
us.
one.
Chandler Simpson, the leadoff batter, as he looks.
Yeah, not a lot has changed with this Brewers team that I'm aware of. I believe they still have Christian Yelich.
The 1-0.
Simpson hits that to left field, and that will be caught. That's what Chandler Simpson loves to do. He loves to just pop out to left
Here's
field.
the Pirates lineup now. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score.
Yeah, we're not hitting, apparently.
And Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some
Here's Brian
individual
Reynolds.
adjustments. A lot
I
of
forgot to
players
take
in
him out
this
of the number
lineup
2 spot.
Probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Here is the Brewers on defense. Once again, a very good defensive bunch here with speed. Jackson Churio, Garrett Mitchell, and Sal Frelick around the outfield, all with solid arm strengths, but they can definitely field their position. Brock Wilken at third, Bo Bichette at short, Bryce Terang at second, Reese Hoskins at first, Cal Raleigh behind the plate, taking over for William Contreras, and DHing should be Christian Yelich. And it is indeed Christian Yelich, who is in the last year of his contract, in support of DL Hall.
And a pop-up, right side, foul
We're
territory.
immediately going to take a hanging slider and pop it up.
Hoskins makes the grab for the second out.
And 2 quick outs already.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. And
Here's
that is
Cruz.
downstairs.
Getting that average up to 259. So it's better than 230.
Two outs.
Outside, 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And 3 pitches down the middle, and we do absolutely nothing with it.
Hauls it in to end the
All right,
inning.
good inning for DL Hall. Bubba Chandler takes the bump.
No score as we head to the bottom of the
What do you got to
first.
say about Bubba? Boog.
Back here at American Family Field. Our starter in this one,
Hi.
Bubba Chandler. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year.
There's numbers
as
for
evidenced
Bubba
by
Chandler. That
batted
ERA
flag
and
whip,
whip is
but
not
he's
where
gonna
you
have
want
to
it.
Find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor.
He's got a tough lineup here. Very good lineup.
So
We've
here's
seen the Brewers a lot this
DH,
series.
Christian Yelich.
We got a cat. Christian Yelich. Okay.
That one finds the
Maybe we
zone.
can get Bubba
That's
back on
strike
track.
one.
We are 31-28, second in the wild card. We are right behind the Brewers, though, so that's why we highlighted this game.
Right through there for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit.
To see the
Up in
Twins
zone. I don't
win
think he
so many
recognized
straight
it.
games
I'm
really
sure he'd love
upsets
to
me.
have that one back.
Struck him out
Good
of
start,
the
foul
tip.
tip. Davis
That
will
was
hold on
perfect
to it.
execution of
Yelich
that curveball.
strikes out.
Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that.
Okay,
It's
the
in
ball-
zone
what?
The entire way, so you
All right,
have
I
to
don't know what
swing as a
happened there.
hitter, but
Threw
then
some
just
kind of
falls off
super
the table
reverse
and almost
curveball.
hits you in the back foot.
Love to see it.
Next for
This
Bill.
game did have an update, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's some funky things that happen. Wow. Okay. A little bit of a phantom ball. I don't know what kind of knuckle curve bullshittery this is, but every time SDS updates their game, they just find a way to break it somehow. I mean, did he technically hit it? He technically hit it off his bat handle into the glove, and okay, that's weird.
Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
What's up, Austin?
Ball one, no strikes.
Phantom knuckleball, yeah. Dude, they always find a way to mess something up. Now I'm going to be questioning whether the pitches go where they say they are. I've never seen that before. I want to throw that curveball again. In fact, I'm going to, and we'll see what happens. Okay. That looked like a regular curveball.
With a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact.
My goodness.
Or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
What's going on, Austin?
That's in there.
Man. The show, am I right?
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
And boy, Bubba, get back in the count here. 3-2 to Frelick.
Rocking it out towards right center.
Right field, Conine stretches out.
Play, 2 down.
Makes a good catch, 2 down.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Sal Frelick.
There's our former catcher, Joey Bart. There with the Brewers now.
And an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
There's our defense for this game here today. Simpson, Robert, and Conine around the outfield. Pretty much the same. We got our lefty lineup out there. Hayes will be starting at third, Cruz at short, Johnson at second. Odell slides over to first. Henry Davis behind the plate today to give Andy Rodriguez a day off. DH, of course, is Ryan Reynolds in support of the mustachioed man, Bubba Chandler.
Jackson Chorio now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Don't get enough of this Brewers team, I'll tell you what.
Next offering is fouled back.
Tell you what. We don't get enough of them, I tell you what.
2 out, space is empty.
Got a good start here, 0-2.
Foul ball, it stays nothing.
What up, Steelers?
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
What are you doing today, man?
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Dang.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2, man. This Brewers team is a patient team.
Goes
Sometimes
down
too
looking.
patient. Good inside fastball.
We move to the
1-2-3 inning
second
for
in
Chandler.
Milwaukee. No score. And we're back. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Danny Odell.
Danny Odell off to a slow start.
Hall back to work. That's in there.
Still upset about
Well, we call that key
team lost.
Even though it's right there,
And
it
get him
looks
next
pretty
year, man.
good. If he doesn't love it, he's
Get him
not
next
gonna
year.
swing that early in the count.
Can't change what's already happened.
Next offering is fouled back.
You guys played hard, and sometimes it's just not enough, you know.
The wind of the pitch. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Whew.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, oh man. Fastballs up seem to be the way to go for Odell.
And
Shoots that foul.
ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage.
Come on,
against
Danny. Good
mistakes,
at bat.
But that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Way too close. Yeah, Cubs are 2 games back, so.
And now
could have been.
it up.
Two and 2 to Odell. Another hanging pitch, and we do absolutely nothing with it. It's going to be one of those games, man.
Freeland makes the grab, and there's
It's going to be
one
one of
down.
those games.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Here's Robert. He has been doing very well offensively. But looks like it's going to be one of those games, though, where we're going to get good timing outs the whole
And they
game.
take care
So
of Robert for the out.
that's exciting.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Griffin Conine.
Oh my gosh, hold on a second. Nope, stop it. Stop it. Why are you stupid? Why? Why are you dumb? You're not hooking the way you're supposed to hook. There you go. There you go. Now you got it figured out. Sometimes you just gotta be smart. I take you what. Built those A's, got him a World Series. Attaboy. There we go. Woo! Conine! You hang it, he bangs it. Pirates on the board. That was a cannonball shot by Griffin Conine.
And just like that, they're out
Only his
front.
4th
It's
home run,
1-0.
but we will take it.
Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games
There
now.
we go.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Got to keep that front shoulder closed.
Hanging curveball. Conine loves lefties.
He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
He does better against lefties than righties.
2 away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Lifted in the
Now
air,
here's
right center
Davis,
field.
right center
Mitchell
field.
going after it. He's
And
got
Mitchell
it.
will
And
grab
that
it.
is out number 3. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home.
Conine gives
It's
us the
now
lead.
1-0.
1-0
You're watching Major
Pittsburgh.
League Baseball on the show.
And the Twins-Marlins game's already over.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more.
Rhys
and
Hoskins
more of
off
that
to a
lately.
great start,
The
man,
ability
hitting
to drive the
320.
ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
What's up, Cody? One nothing Pirates off of a Griffin Conine solo shot.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP.
Ooh, the Reds want
Had a
A.J.
play for
Minter.
this one. Pretty
Okay.
average size
Well, we
strike
also
zone,
want
but the
another
book on
reliever,
him
so we
is
gotta
that
keep an eye
it
on that.
sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And down
Boy,
on
Bubba
strikes.
Chandler continues
And
to
he's registered
show
3
Rhys
Ks in
Hoskins
this
up.
one.
Pretty much
Third strikeout for
textbook
Bubba.
pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he
Slider,
expands
fastball,
just out of
fastball.
the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Oh, but
2 for
wait,
7
there's
in the
more.
series
Here's
so
Bo
far.
Bichette.
In there for strike 1.
He knows how to go yard. We got to be careful here.
One down, base is empty. That one.
I mean, come on, a 1-0 lead. That's not going to hold, but you know.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Got him an 0-2 count, though. If Chandler's going to be successful, that curveball is going to have to be chasing. Curveball's definitely a good strikeout pitch for Chandler.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
So slow. Boy, a 20-mile-per-hour difference can do a whole lot. 75 on the curveball and 95 on a fastball. That's tough.
But we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Cal Raleigh up now for the Brewers. Coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in.
There's Cal Raleigh. Not exactly doing what he's doing in real life, but still dangerous. Had 5 RBIs last game.
Swings through that one for strike
Got
2.
that curveball working. So I believe William Contreras went to the Twins because, of course, he did. So the Brewers went out and signed Raleigh.
Swing and a ground ball.
Ground ball to Johnson.
And it's a 1-2-3.
He will throw him out. Nice 1-2-3 inning. Bubba Chandler 6 outs in,
Brewers
looking
go
good.
down quietly. They trail here 1-0.
Let's go to the third.
Back here in Milwaukee, and here is Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Here's Hayes.
And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Lefty on the mound. Of course, he's going to get a start.
Right through there for a strike. Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
I mean, Hayes is a good defender. He hasn't been getting it done.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand
and third base
are able to make tough plays look
easy. Play.
Tosses to first.
Hayes grounds out. That is Wilkin at third.
Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 6 in the series.
Here's Termarr Johnson, second base. Not really off to a hot start.
Johnson, in his second season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2022.
He is a good player, but he just hasn't found that swing yet.
Hit in the air.
Man, a lot of fly balls.
Chorio. They got it for out number 2.
Just had a 448 or 448 foot.
Now
Nice.
It's
That's a
be
moonshot.
Chandler Simpson. Fly to left his
That's
first
a missile.
time. That one at 95.
2 quick outs.
Top.
Here's Simpson.
Ball 1.
I don't know who Amy is. Are you unblocked? Where? Simpson down the line again. That's a fair ball. And we're going to have to hold it first. We are not running on this outfield. Simpson finally gets a hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Here is
took
Reynolds.
the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on
Pretty
first,
good strength,
so we'll
good pop
see if they try to
time.
get him into motion.
It's going to be rough to steal. See if he's quick pitching here. He is.
Brian Reynolds here. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1 to Reynolds. from Sam's channel.
Runner on the go.
Attaboy Reynolds down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and Simpson is running.
Coming home.
And he will easily score.
He'll score.
2-0 Pittsburgh. Ryan Reynolds.
Back-to-back base hits.
There's that clutch coming through. I'm not sure I know who Sam is. I'm not being a smart aleck. I don't know exactly who you mean.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
All right, good at bats. 2-0. Borderlands channel.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Who's what?
And it's 1-1.
Borderlands is a video game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I swear I'm not being a smart aleck when I say I don't know what you're talking about. I really need this to work, please. Trying to watch the Rockies and Astros game. The MLB Network. Apparently they have a lot of free games today, which is cool. Oh, I don't know. Has he? I guess that's good if he has. Cruz strikes out. I don't really worry about other people's channel.
But the Pirates strike on this run.
But hey, Brian Reynolds.
Double. And it's 2 zip.
It's a nice double into the corner, scoring Simpson. 2-0 Pittsburgh.
Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning. This is Bryce Terang. That catches the corner.
A changeup really is levitating a little bit.
One and one.
Listen, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't deal with other people's stuff. I'm not a mod in anyone else's channel. At least not that I'm aware of. I haven't done anything to anyone. I don't know. Like, that's honest. My honest answer. I have no clue.
Just missed with it.
Ground ball right
Ground ball.
side.
There's Johnson.
And that chance handled. In
Just gets
plenty of
terrain.
time
A lot
at
of
first.
speed.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this
Oh,
good
him.
defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher.
Yeah, I don't know.
Manager,
I
when the
mean,
ball goes
I don't
up
know
in
what
the
he's
air,
done.
You just
I
automatically assume that it's an out. Every
You'd have
time
to
it's
ask
hit in
him.
the air.
Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog.
Man, Kyle
who
Freeland
started
is
as a
1
third
and 9.
baseman,
Oof.
Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a
Fly
guy.
ball,
you
Conine.
watch him play, you would imagine
grab it,
that
2
that's
down.
all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Conine hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman.
Could not swing at a ball. You'll do great, man. Wow, this Astros-Rockies game, man.
Pitches in
There's
there.
like nobody
It's
there
0-1.
at that game. Holy smokes. Then again, it is the Rockies, so I mean. I'd go to a
And
Rockies
swing and a
game.
miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
What up, Amish? You haven't been watching where you... No, I haven't watched anyone's live streams in a couple days.
Two down, nobody on.
Attaboy, Bubba.
Looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Strikes him out.
Milwaukee. They trail it here.
Good start. 2-0 Pirates. Whoa, easy there, Cat. What are you doing?
And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the first baseman, Danny Odell. Swing and a ball.
I told myself to not swing at that, and I did anyway. Odell, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Mitchell puts it away. And a quick
He's struggling, man. I'll admit, he's struggling. But
and now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
it's okay. It's no big deal.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Man, Robert hits the ball real hard. 102 off the bat, just hits it to a person. 2 quick outs. Unless DL Hall absolutely falters here, he's going to go past 4 innings for the first time.
He's already homered here in this one.
Down the line, foul.
That's just foul.
Griffin Conine with a solo home run.
2 outs.
And up the middle. How about a 2-for-2 day for Griffin Conine? He's in a slump.
Well, a swing like that.
Don't worry about it,
You come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
And I gotta say, so far Davis has not been. He's not exactly been good.
Lifted in the air.
That's a pretty good swing to left field, but that will be run down by Churio.
And that is that. Pirates leave 1. They're up 2-0.
Man, we're hitting the ball hard off of DL Hall, I'll tell you that. Going bottom of the 4th.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Christian Yelich.
All right, Christian Yelich leading it off. Back to top lineup we go for the Brewers, Chandler.
And that
Let's see how the second time through the lineup is.
That's a really good take right
I have a
there.
feeling it's going to be
Slider
completely
down and
different.
in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Line drive.
Ooh, I thought it went past him. Christian Yelich, base hit.
Timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise.
Fiddler in the roof. Shout out to that.
Sal Frelick digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning.
Alrighty, Brewers.
Hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Now, Henry Davis does have a good arm behind the plate. 96 arm strength by Mr. Davis. He does have Indy beat in that category. Man, putting out a 1-9 pitcher against the Astros seems really harsh.
Breaking ball inside. 1-1.
Inside, 1-1. Have I been watching the only one I've seen is the I guess it was they were talking about the playbooks and stuff. That's the only one I've seen.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2 to Frelick.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Considered I've only played like one Madden game
Yelich gets
since
his lead
2008.
first with nobody out.
Everyone's giving it a lot of praise, so.
Yeah, that's
Well, these guys are not swinging anything
He
now.
should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three and 2. Popped him up.
Swing and a pop-up. Cruz.
Cruz is under it. Cruz got
Drops
it.
into the glove. And there's one away.
It's too complicated for you? Maybe not.
Jackson Chorio getting
I don't know,
ready to
man. With
hit.
all these
He's one of the faster
other
guys
sports
just by
games
pure
getting
sprint
like these
speed
massive
in the
upgrades,
majors.
the show's got some work to do.
Just missed.
Just saying. Oh yeah, no, I can't see myself playing Madden because of I already have a hard enough time.
And the 1-0. There's
That
a
changeup
strike.
is just not going anywhere.
Swinging a foul
1-2.
straight back.
I mean, it seems really cool. I mean, if you're a Madden fan or a college football fan, I mean, you should be excited, right?
The 1-2.
In the dirt. Good
Got him
slider.
swinging.
Churio
And an excellent
chases.
job keeping it right there.
6
It can be
strikeouts.
so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place.
This game is
having a
bad,
hard
trying to
time
figure out what
sleeping,
kind of
trying to
progression.
figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Trying to figure out how to scout Madden. Wolf.
Hoskins to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there. That's
I would have a
strike
better
one.
chance of playing Madden blindfolded and getting a win. But you were there when I got my first win,
The
so
Pirates
you know how bad I
leading
am at it.
by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that's it.
I need to stop throwing the changeup. It is not working. Yelich at first, 2 down.
Chandler checks the runner. Yelich dives back in. Next offering.
Yelich
is
started
fouled
off the
back.
inning with a single. We've had a pop-up and a strikeout, so. Yeah, it was a good time. Took me like 11 weeks to get a win. It's like the Pirates franchise all over again. Atta boy.
Axel to swing. It's a
Chandler goes back to the
strikeout. No
fastball.
runs, 1 hit, no errors, and
Good
a
stuff
man
for
left.
Chandler.
On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Pirates 2 and the Brewers nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I think it is. I don't know what my favorite part was looking at those diaries, but
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this
man,
point.
Bubba Chandler, 1 hit through 4 innings. 7 strikeouts. He is back on track. Starting to unlock. Yeah, that was in the.
Back to work. Outside.
That was
the
talking about
breaking
the
ball.
coaches, right?
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Oof.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, swings
and
and
the count
misses.
is 1-1.
Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string.
Here's a 1-1.
Woo!
In the air.
Hayes
center
hits that
field.
pretty good.
Mitchell
Deep center
going after it.
field. But that will stay in the yard.
Makes the catch for the out.
Just doesn't have enough pop, man.
Up next to the highlight, the second baseman, Termarr.
And now it's going to be Termarr Johnson. Fly to left his first time.
Maybe your quarterback throws deep as he can.
So
There was
there
one
he
thing
is
that was
in
said
first
in that
strike at 95.
latest. I don't know if it's the latest one or not, but the deep dive where it was like the AI will adjust your tendencies and stuff. And I'm just like, will it? Like, will it actually do an accurate job?
Hit on the ground.
Bad
to
pitch to
short.
swing at.
And they got
Johnson is out. 2 down here in the 5th. DL Hall not pitching bad.
Now batting, left fielder, Chandler.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chandler Simpson, 1 for 2. First pitch, just
Here's
misses.
Chandler.
2 down, no.
I believe Chandler is starting to find his swing again. 11 for 41. That's 268. That's better than what he was at. So, maybe Chandler's starting to find bat on ball a little more.
Putting on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Wow.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Okay.
1-1.
That's a strike, huh? I'll be a one-trick pony if I want. Heck, you would.
Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and
Yeah, DL Hall, follow that random
outside
Brewers
edge,
fan.
just changing planes and very difficult.
His name is probably
especially for a
at
left-handed hitter to track.
Chimichanga75.
2 down, nobody on.
Heads up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ah, man, that was a strike. I had to swing at that.
And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they're on top 2-0.
2-0 Pirates going bottom 5. I don't regret hitting Chandler leadoff.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Yeah, check it out, man. Part of the reason we're caught up to the Brewers, you know, we won the series against them last week when we were at home. They got swept by the Padres, and now they're trying to sweep us. Brewers though 3-7 in their last 10. I believe we are 5-5 in our last 10.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, these
We'll see.
Brewers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early.
Boy, fly ball right
Guys
field,
in
Cone
the
on
zone,
under it.
capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened.
Get a
for
lot of
them
weak
yet.
contact.
Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher,
You guys got any
Next for the
4th of
Brewers,
July
Cal
plans
Raleigh. 0
this
for 1
weekend?
So far. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Fastball for a
Yes, sir.
strike at 95.
I'll do my best.
Well, made it so
0-1's the count.
comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Ooh, heads up.
On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through
Got
one
11
more
of the
inning,
18.
anything after
Um,
that, a hitter or two is
I don't know. I'd have
bonus,
to go back
but
and count.
They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish
I did
line.
vote for PCA. I did vote for
Strikeout
Tucker.
number 8.
I'm trying to
So
think.
2 down
I,
now. And here is Bryce Terang.
I don't think I got a whole lot right.
His first
There were
time.
players I voted for that probably didn't have a chance.
And that one clips the corner.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can
Yeah,
repeat
for the
his
AL
delivery
catcher,
like
I did
this.
vote Cal Raleigh. That was that one was pretty easy.
little bit
No,
low.
that's low.
And now it's even.
Oh,
with
I did vote
1-1.
for Carson Kelly for the Cubs. I know he's gotten a little cold, but boy, he started off so good this season.
And
But I
downstairs.
generally agree that Will Smith deserves it. Trying to bunt it.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball.
I did go... No, wait. Did I vote Bobby Witt? I was stung.
And a base
I'll be
hit.
honest with you, Amish. I'll have to go back and look at who I voted for. I didn't vote all Cubs, though.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits.
Like, actually, I
allowed so
voted
far,
for
no runs across either,
Seiya
and
Suzuki
he's had an
over
answer
for
just
DH.
about every
I know
hitter
that.
he's faced, so I don't think this hit is gonna
But,
knock
you know,
him
with
off the
Shohei
start too
Ohtani
much.
being everywhere, of course
Up
he's
now
going
for
to...
Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
of course he's gonna get it.
Slide to right, his first time.
Ball
Outside.
1, no strike.
I don't think I really... Did I even vote for the AL side? Now I'm actually questioning if I did or not, because I don't remember. Surely I did.
Rudder takes off. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, Javi and PCA, 2 players that were traded in that deal.
Rudder goes again. Pitch misses.
That's such a good arm by Henry Davis. Guns out.
The inning is
Terang.
over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great
Helping out his
catch
pitcher.
and ball
That
to
will end the inning.
That's the way to pick up the pitch.
96 arm strength, man. I don't think Indy would have got him out. Halfway done.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
I voted AL too. I'll go back and look at it because I really don't recall who I voted for.
Right side.
Boy, we are-
Terang
DL Hall's getting away with some pitches,
whips
man.
it to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
I know I don't usually vote for the typical person because I don't think I voted for Javi. I'll
Next to
admit.
hit, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one.
I couldn't tell you who I voted for because I don't remember, but
Cruz, 29 years old, and he's
I did vote Kerry Carpenter.
in the National League. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty.
Cal
but
Raleigh
he settled into a really nice
catcher.
groove.
God, I literally can't remember Jack on who I voted for. Man, I can't remember Jack Leiter. I'll take you what.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Well, these fans are dead here in Milwaukee. That would explain a lot. Ha ha ha.
The shortstop
2-2.
takes the
2
ball.
strikes.
Now one miss.
Could have been.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Could have been. Full count. Man, he got like a 4-second late jump on that, and he's
Makes the
still going to
grab,
catch it.
2 down.
It's ridiculous. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Yeah.
Danny O'Dell.
2 down, bases
glad you caught that.
empty. Next is the speedy first baseman, Danny
Well,
O'Dell.
let's slow down. He's not speedy.
Fastball for a strike.
We're not swinging at the first pitch this
Ball
time.
1.
Woo! Odell gets a hanger left field. That's going to drop in,
That's a base hit.
and he will get a hit. This Brewers outfield is so fast. There's Danny's first hit.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready
They're
to make
taking
the
him
move.
out.
DL Hall will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Elvis Peguero.
Oh, here's Elvis Peguero. He was hurt in the playoffs last year, so we never got to saw him. Or see him. Or was that Abner Uribe? We'll just say it was Elvis.
So a man at first.
Let's check out Elvis Peguero, 30-year-old, 75 overall righty. Slider, sinker, fastball. He's got some velo, he's got some movement, and he's probably going to make me pull my hair out. Metaphorically speaking.
First, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Luis Robert Jr. Just off the outside
Robert.
edge.
0 for 2, 2 ground outs, but the ground outs have been at 100 miles an hour off the bat. So
you just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes
He
the
hit.
slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The delivery to Robert. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
fireworks it does. All right, man. Stay safe out there.
Just missed.
2-1 to Robert. Wow.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That sinker just turned back in.
Arms extended. Tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Now time called at the plate.
Timeout, timeout.
And a swing and a miss. And
Can't
that's
connect
that.
there. Robert strikes out.
Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 2. and
All right,
the
2-0
Brewers nothing.
Pirates. Let's keep going as we go to the 7th. I think we're in the 7th.
Bottom of the 6th.
No, bottom 6.
Here's
I'm
the
sorry.
center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
We will get the bullpen warming up, though. Who is available? Yeah, Bubba is a little tired.
That one
I
he
feel as though
needs
his
for a
energy
strike.
shouldn't be
He's
there.
been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average. And that's
Hasn't really had a
what's allowed him to
stressful
pitch well
game.
up until this point.
Worked some
Swing
good
and a
counts.
miss, and he got him to chase.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball,
0-2
excellent
here to
slider,
Garrett
but
Mitchell.
they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's
In
gonna
the
go
air,
foul.
left field down the line, and that drops foul.
What the heck was that, man? Oh. None. You good. Woo! There's the nasty
Down
breaker.
on strikes with number
Gets
9 for
Mitchell,
him in this
9
game.
Ks.
9. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the third baseman struck out looking
All right.
his first time.
Here's Brock Wilken.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Interesting. Yeah, don't really care for that. Sorry, buddy. I've got what I need.
On
Ground
the
ball,
first,
Odell. Throws it to
Tosses
Chandler,
to the
2 down.
pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
And we will probably go to the pin here.
So the batting order turns over. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Only 76 pitches, but energy is absolutely out, and we are facing Yelich for a 3rd time. Let's have a mound meeting. Papa Warner, pitching coach out there to talk to everybody. Good old Pops. Papa Warner. I love his name. Just buying some time for the bullpen. We are going to bring in Brandon Little.
Manager out of the
Here
dugout
comes Sandy
now,
Alomar
and it looks
Jr.
like we'll see a change on the mound. Bubba Chandler done for the day, and he was a tough nut
And
to
good
crack.
stuff
Pretty
for
stingy from
Bubba.
Start to finish, back with a new arm after a
Hopefully
quick
that'll
break.
get him back in the right direction.
Brendan Little on to pitch out of the pen here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball.
Another
in the park.
mustachioed
Not
wonder.
An easy guy to take deep.
There are his numbers: 2-0, 1.29 ERA. Got to face Christian Yelich, 2 out here in the 6th.
Ball one
Counts
there.
1-0.
Not
Two
close
balls,
with
no
that
strikes.
one. And that's ball 2. The Pirates holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ground
To the
ball,
right
Odell
side,
again.
Odell. The flip
Just
of the
gets
pitcher
Yelich. Nice job
and
by Little to cover the
Milwaukee
bag,
is
and he
down
does
in
his
order.
job.
Brewers go down quietly.
6 innings in
They're
the
still
books,
down.
2-0
It's 2-0.
Pirates.
Back here in Milwaukee, stepping in, Griffin Conine.
And here's Conine leading off for the 7th.
In the air, left field, down the
Left
line.
field, foul ball.
And that will drop foul.
Conine having a good game, 2 for 2, solo shot and a single.
The 0-1. And a
That
swing
nasty
miss.
slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That missed
One
by
ball,
a lot.
two
And it's
strikes.
1-2. Movement in Milwaukee's
All right, a
bullpen.
couple lefties
Tyler
warming up.
Alexander appears to be getting loose.
Alexander
Hudson
on the
also
right,
getting ready.
Hudson on the left. Conine hits that hard to left field. But Churio
Takes the grab, one
will
away.
grab it. Not a lot of things are going to drop here.
Now the catcher up to hit, Henry Davis.
Here is Henry Davis.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
They're getting 214 on the year. Had such a good spring training too. I kind of saved him from getting
Bases
optioned.
empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Willing to give him a season, see if he hits.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Fouls off that wicked slider. Spurs bullpen, no joke.
That's outside.
Very good, high velo, high movement type bullpen. And Davis up the middle.
Bichette whips it to
That
first.
will be
Gets the catcher
retired,
by a step.
2 down.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 outs, base is empty. T. Brian Hayes will hit next.
Here comes Hayes.
And the slider
that's inside.
just misses. Right through there for a strike.
Woo!
The 1-1 is foul.
Hayes rips it. That's going to go foul. Okay. Somehow fouled that off. We'll take that. 1-2 to Hayes here in the 7th. And Hayes is going to do what Hayes does best, strike out.
Nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing
All right,
doing
bottom
here for
7th we
Pittsburgh,
go.
but they hold
Here
a 2-0
in Milwaukee, it is just a simple 2-0 game so far. And I would like for it to stay that way.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Ah, good stuff there. 2 runs. Griffin Conine with a solo shot. Brian Reynolds with an RBI double, scoring Chandler Simpson. And that's how the score is where it's at. DL Hall was efficient. So was Chandler. So Brandon Little will lead pitching-wise off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Maybe when we get to Hoskins, we pull them. Oh, 1-2 to Frelick. Here we go.
The other way.
That's foul ball.
And foul ball.
Foul ball. I gotta say, man, Brendan Little's curveball is very good.
Swing and
He
a
gets
miss.
Frelick.
And he's down on strikes. And
1 down here in
gone.
the 7th.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to
You better
change
giddy
the
up on that
outlook of an
curveball.
important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jackson Chorio now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Ground ball, Cruz will easily handle this one.
Whips it
That
across.
rocket arm
And that quickly
hits
2-1.
Churio, who's actually leading the National League, and I think it's
It doesn't matter how many
RBIs.
highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins, who's 0 for 2
Let him
with a
see
pair
if he
of
can handle
strikeouts.
Hoskins.
Swings
and a
chases
miss.
a low one there.
A lot of that for Hoskins. A lot of swinging and missing. So
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
the best strategy is just don't give him anything to hit.
Yeah, that's
He hits
foul
that ball
off.
hard, down 0-2. Atta boy, Brandon Little.
Down, inning over. Nobody
Efficient
left for Milwaukee. They trail
and
things
quick.
here 2-0.
7 innings in the books here in Milwaukee, 2-0 Pirates.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it
Good
is.
base.
Termar Johnson digs
So
in
another
now.
lefty, Brian Hudson. 30-year-old, 78 overall lefty, fastball cutter sweeper. Not exactly as much velo, but he still has some good break on his pitches. What we got here? 68. Wait, to be completely honest, we may leave Little out there. So here's Johnson, 0 for 2 tonight. Still trying to find his swing against lefties.
Out towards right center.
Hits it
field.
really hard,
Mitchell
but
sizes this
sadly,
one up.
not going to do anything.
He's there. He's got
One
it.
pitch, one out.
And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Up next for the Pirates, Chandler Simpson. 1 for 3.
Here's Chandler.
And immediately
Has
pumps
a
in
hit.
strike to the left-handed
Later
hitter.
scored. Just
And a
loves
foul
lining it to
ball.
left field. And check swings don't exist in this game. Good to know.
So the bullpen doing a nice job.
Simpson strikes out on 3 pitches.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready
Offense
to do
starting
their
to be a
job,
problem
get
here
outs.
for us.
They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
We maybe find another bat. I don't know. We really shouldn't have to. We have a lot of power in this lineup. It's just not showing. Robert, Reynolds, Horowitz, Conine. Even Andy has flexed some muscle.
Oh, great
Good
stop.
pick by the
Over
first baseman Hoskins. And he steps on the
Nicely done
bag.
for the out.
Pirates down 1-2-3.
Down in order go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Do we make a drastic move? Don't know. Don't know.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
So the Brewers have the Marlins, and then they go to face the Twins. We're on a winning streak at the moment. Good opportunity for us to either make up ground or get the lead in the Central if we can hold this lead.
Little back to work. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Brandon Little back out there.
And that one is in the dirt. And 1-1. Just off
Part
the
of our
outside
bullpen
edge.
has been really good, and Little has been the good. You know, a couple bad sides to the bullpen that really need to be a little better. Holderman being most of
They
that.
can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good take, 3-2. Oh boy, ground ball right to Johnson.
And Bichette
Just
is
gets
retired.
Bichette, 1 out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Cal Raleigh.
Swing
Hitting
and
for
miss.
power in this game as
Strike
well.
one.
Average ain't there, but
And many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the
Fly ball left
trajectory,
field.
and get
Simpson,
into
wake
a
up
spot
out
where
there,
he can
buddy.
block those balls and keep
2
them
down.
from going to the backstop.
2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle
let's
the
see
other way
here.
with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
yeah, we're going to let him pitch to terrain.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because
I got to
he
say,
sets
man,
up and
Henry
presents
Davis
it
has
so
called a good
well,
game today.
he steals strikes for his
We've been
pitcher.
throwing mostly what he's been calling for. Pretty good pitch calling, though. Keep this Brewers team scoreless. I mean, that's a brag. He is indeed getting tired. One more good pitch. Here's the 0-2 to Bryce Terang.
Next
the dirt.
offering is downstairs. And that's outside.
Side, 2-2.
The Pirates up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Don't want Terang to get on if possible.
Still 2-2 after the foul
A
ball.
little bit of a boo-boo pitch there. Got away with it, though. Little's getting real tired.
Hanging in there.
Terang
pretty
reaches,
good
we go to
against
the
lefty.
bullpen. If not, we will have Bednar getting ready.
2-2 now. Stays alive.
On everything, huh? I mean, I could see that. Good contact hitter. And that's going to sneak through.
And a base hit right
So
there.
Terang on
And
base.
that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Let's go to the pin.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
We are going to bring in Carmen
And the
Majinski.
Pirates manager making his
Well
way to
done,
the
Little.
mound now as he will make the
I may have
move.
stretched you a little too far, but good job, buddy. Sandy Alomar Jr. out, making the call. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, tying run at the plate. We're going to go with one of our best
Pirates
relievers.
with a new arm on the mound, Carmen Majinski.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the
He
park
is the
this
setup,
year.
man.
The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So come on in and get one out. That's what we want. Good speed threat at first base.
Move to first. And he's
We're
back
watching
in
you.
safely.
I want you to know we're watching you.
That's off the inside
I want
corner.
to know.
Ball 1.
I don't think he's going to try to steal necessarily. But you do got to keep that in the back of your head.
Fouled off left side.
97. That's going to be ripped through. First and second, 2 outs.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
And here comes Wilkin.
Here's the third baseman.
That's all right. Settle in.
Just
Umpire's
missed.
got to give us the corners, but he ain't going to now.
Terang at second. Mitchell on at first with 2 down.
Swing and a miss. 97.
And a count 1-1. Fouled off down the right
Got them
side.
down to their last strike here in the 8th inning. Big pitch here by Carmen Majinski.
Two on, 2 outs.
Fly ball right field. That will drop in.
To right field.
Runner coming home. Throw by Conine. Not in time. Brewers are within 1.
Great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through.
Just
with a
connects
good
with that
swing.
sweeper.
And there he doesn't try to do too much.
That's a lot of speed on those bases, man.
Making a move at first. Here's the Brewers pinch
Oh,
runner,
they're up to
Blake
something.
Perkins.
They know.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in.
Where's Christian Yelich? I thought that was a good
Swing and a
pitch.
tapper that rolls foul.
Just Perkins, or not Perkins, I'm sorry. Wilkin just made contact with it, but I thought it was a good pitch.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Center field. That's going to drop in.
Coming home.
And this game is tied.
It's an RBI
Because of course it is.
Big 2-out hit and the game is
Of
tied.
course it
There
is.
you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch.
Oh,
run scoring.
man.
Yeah, he's been
Rubber
so
band
good
strikes
in these
again, baby.
situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run
99 outside of the corner, and he,
Next
of
for the
course, he's going to hit
Brewers,
it.
Sal Frelick. 0 for
Because
3
the
in
AI
this
can hit
one.
whatever they want.
And foul
Not a
off.
good time to have
Still
extras.
tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second.
This has been a problem with our bullpen. Holding
One
leads.
strike.
The umpire apparently doesn't want to call the zone anymore, so that's cool.
In the air,
Fly ball right field. Conine will get there to this one.
And that is the inning. But they scored
Brewers
twice
tied up.
and even it up late through 8 full.
We're
are
going to the
tied
ninth.
2-2.
Crunch time. Tie game.
Ryan McMahon now in the game as he takes over at third.
Yeah, they knew something was up.
O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit.
All right, here's
It's
Cruz.
kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Tap foul at the
Only
plate.
swing of that. That's not a good pitch to swing at. 0-1 to Cruz.
Swing.
Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn if he was 2 feet from it.
For the Brewers, Tyler Alexander up and loosening in the
Devin
pen.
Williams now warming up.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Strike 3. Got
Cruz
it.
could not hit anything, man. He is such a bad player.
Out here in the ninth.
He came out of his
$25 million to swing and miss at that pitch, huh?
The other way, but that time
Way to go, Cruz. Way to go. You just are just awful.
Danny Odell, the next to hit.
There's Odell.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Odell 1 for 3 with a single. Only hitting 228 on the year. The power has not been here.
Fouled off. He was late. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Next offering upstairs.
Talk about how good this
Man, oh,
Brewers
man, I
bullpen
don't know
is.
how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good job to
We're
fight that
just
one
not
off.
allowed to put the ball in play, man. High contact, high power, high vision. Good timing. Foul ball.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty.
Oh, man.
Fights that one
I did not
away,
mean to
still
swing at that.
1-2.
I was so late on that.
And misses inside.
Just missed.
That's a really good take.
2-2. Wow.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Don't know how we got a piece of that one. Do it again.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think
3-2. Robert on deck.
Knocks that
Man,
one
that
away,
cutter just
and we'll
breaks.
do it again.
That cutter just breaks so quick. Like so last minute. Right down the middle. Jesus Christ, man. That thing just changes direction. And Odell caught looking.
Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
There's Robert. And he tattoos that ball right center field. And clear the deck. Cannonball coming, Luis Robert. Clutch time, home run. Gives the Pirates the lead.
It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Yes, sir. Three-two Pirates, hanging sweeper. And Robert took it.
That's an impressive swing.
You hang it, we bang it.
The opposite field gap, and you know there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that.
And that's exactly what happened. 403 feet.
He let that ball travel, and he got great
for Luis or Robert.
to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conant. He's already homered in this game.
Attaboy, Robert. And Conine sinks it to right field off the glove
Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
of, who is that out there in right? Is that Frelick? Can't remember who that is.
Hot hitting continues.
Third hit of the night for Conine.
But all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
We are going to make a substitution here.
Will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. So a change
Here comes
being
Billy.
made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Billy Cook.
Davis still looking for his first hit of the game.
That's just foul.
He is 0 for 3. Not really producing a whole lot.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
That sweeper is disgusting.
And it's 0-2.
Davis! Another hanger and we banger! Left field, clear the deck. Cannonball coming, Henry Davis.
That one felt good. It's
Gives us some room.
And they add on. It's 5-2.
5-2 Pittsburgh.
Home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That
was another hanging sweeper. And Davis did something with it.
Yeah, and plenty of
432 feet, 39 feet.
If you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And that's going to be it, man.
Pitching change coming.
That was a huge swing by Davis.
It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm.
Huge swing by Davis. 5-3 Pittsburgh pitching change, and they are going to bring in Tyler Alexander. Another lefty.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That misses the zone.
Here comes Hayes.
Alexander, 33 years
Strikeout,
old.
fly out, ground out.
He was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015.
So Majitski on the hook for the win now.
2 outs.
And Hayes gets a hold of that one, left center field. But Mitchell, with that speed, man, will grab it. Pirates get 2 home runs, get the lead right back. Luis Robert making it 3-2. Couple batters later, Henry Davis getting that hanging sweeper and crushes it. 5-2. Let's bring in David Bednar. Put him to sleep, baby. Let's hope he can.
David Bednar.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's
18 out of 21 in saves. ERA 2.3. Struggling a little bit against lefties, but he's doing well.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chori.
I think we're going to make one small substitution here. We are going to take Johnson out. We're going to put Chang in. If it'll let me. Come on.
Now into the ball game on defense, Sung Chae Chang. He'll play second.
A little bit of a defensive upgrade at second. Billy Cook, of course, taking over for Griffin Conine in right.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
All right, 3 runs. David Bednar tied for the league, National League in saves with Ryan Walker. There's Devin Williams tied for third.
Swing
And a miss by Churio.
98 on the gun.
1-1.
That was such a big ninth inning, man. Luis
Slightly
Robert
elevated.
crushed
That's
it.
a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues
I'll be
to
honest,
climb
I'm
the
surprised that
ladder.
wasn't a no-doubter. There's a
Swing
fly
and
ball, right
fly ball
field.
in the air.
Billy
Up
Cook.
towards right center field.
1 out
And there's one
in the
down.
ninth inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Hoskins now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Here comes Hoskins.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Home run hitter.
Next offering is fouled back.
Does that off the foot of Davis. He's fine. One and one. He swings at that pitch up.
99.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And he gets Hoskins again, chasing.
Now only 1
2
out
down here in the
remaining.
ninth inning.
His pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so
Bo
far.
Bichette, last chance for the Brewers.
And first offering
That
is
was off the
fouled
99.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Looking to avoid the sweep.
They're
0 and
down to the
2.
Final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The man, the myth, the legend. That's an accurate way to describe yourself, Woody. What's going on, my dude?
The Brewers down to their final strike.
Foul ball.
On the ground right side, and it goes
I'm more like
just
the Enigma.
foul.
People sort of know him here. 0 and 2.
2 down, nobody on.
He struck him out. Pirates.
And that is the ball game.
Dramatic ninth inning. Get the win. We avoid the sweep. And as of the end of this episode, we have a half-game lead over these Brewers.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
It's a shame that
crew here
Bubba
at
Chandler
MLB
will not
The
get the
Show, I'm
win.
John
Final
Sciambi.
score, Pirates
We'll see you
5,
soon.
Brewers 2. Carmen Majinski will get the win. Hudson with loss. Bednar, National League leading 19th save of the year. Good game all around, though. I wouldn't expect anything less from this Brewers team. Griffin Conine got the scoring started with a solo shot back early in the game off of D.L. Hall. Christian Yelich ties the game up with that single. You gonna show anything else? Yeah, Luis Robert, 9th inning, 2 outs, gets a hanging sweeper, shoots it over the right field wall, gives us a 3-2 lead. Couple batters later, Henry Davis crushes it, demolishes it, annihilates it, whatever you want to use. Gives us the 5-2 lead, and then David Bednar puts him to sleep, gets us the win. We avoid the sweep. Griffin Conine, player of the game, 3 for 4 with a homer. RBI, of course, because he hit a homer. Henry Davis, 1 for 4. Robert, 1 for 4. Reynolds 1 for 4 as well. And that's pretty much it. Bubba Chandler, 5 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 9 strikeouts. Does not get the win. Brendan Little pitched a good 2 innings. Carmen Majinski struggled a little bit, but that's all right. Offense bailed him out. David Bednar gets the save. All right. Don't know what's coming in the next episode, but should be a good time as the Pirates look to stay in this very tight NL Central race. 4 teams are within 2 games of the NL Central, so we got to win to stay competitive. Could be an active trade deadline. Don't know. Still got some time to do that. Should be back maybe tomorrow night. Really hard to say with 4th of July coming around, obviously. But appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll see you in the next episode. And until then, raise the Jolly Roger. Pirates baseball, baby. Have a good one. Have a safe 4th.